morning, everyone. Eric Palmer here. Today is Thursday, September 19th, 2024. Beautiful morning up here in Gilpin County, Colorado. As you can see, fall colors are in full effect. And I'm out here a little later than normal. I'm usually getting out here like 6:30, but I thought this morning I would get out a little later because 6:30 now, it's just very dark still. It's getting darker and darker as we head toward the cold months of the year. And yeah, it's getting cooler. Yeah, it's pretty nice right now as the sun's up. And Jake and I are out here for our morning walk. Yesterday there was a moose laying right here, a big old bull. I'm kind of weary. There's been a lot of moose activity around here lately. Yeah, I guess the equinox is on Sunday. I looked it up this morning. September 22nd. That's the day when the sun is directly over the equator, it says. And it sets directly to the east. It rises directly to the east and sets directly to the west. And the equal amount of daylight and sunlight on that day. Yeah, I got up pretty early this morning. I was up before 4 o'clock. I woke up, heard my furnace was running, so I just got Dave Capone. Come on. I got up and said, fuck it, I might as well get a fire going this morning. Save myself a couple bucks on natural gas. So it begins the battle through the cold months to keep my gas bill under control. Last year I did a pretty good job. Well, I wasn't working much. So I think my biggest gas bill last winter was like $150, which is awesome. It was like the year before that, I got some $300+ gas bills. So we're trying to put the kibosh on that. Lower those gas bills down to as low as we can get them while we're not working. Still not finding a job. And I really just don't care right now. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying this time. I think like a little piece of retirement for me this year has been, well, I'm still a little bit young enough to enjoy it, actually. So, yeah, but it's going to hurt me in the future, but what the fuck. Everything's going to hurt in the future, I think most of us don't have much of a future anymore. So we might as well try to enjoy the days today, right? Still working with this dog too, man. He's getting better, but he's still not there. He still has a mind of his own. Wants to drag me around sometimes. And I'm still working on him. I haven't given up yet. It's been over 3 months now I've had this dog. Pretty much I've had him the whole summer. I got him right before my last dog kicked the bucket. Right before they call it the vernal equinox, which is the official start of summer. And now I've had him, and now here we are approaching the autumnal equinox. So that's 3 months. Is that true? I guess so. It only takes 3 months to go from one equinox to the other. Then it takes... No, actually, no, that's not true. I had him since the summer solstice. Get confused between the solstice and the equinox there, but yeah. The summer solstice, and this is the equinox is 6 months from the vernal. It's always 6 months apart, the equinoxes, and obviously, yeah, that's what's going on this week. Just enjoying my fucking time off. I don't know if I'll ever find another job again, but I'm just going to enjoy life as long as I can. Fuck it. Just do my best to try to take care of this dog. We're doing okay. I got to go Friday back down to the Walmart to get some more supplies. I think this time I'm gonna shop 3 weeks. Like last time I got enough supplies the last 2 weeks. I think this time I'm gonna get enough supplies the last 3 weeks so that I have fewer trips, save myself gas and wear and tear on my vehicle. But it's kind of nice to take a drive over to Evergreen every couple weeks. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing it every 3 weeks. And if I can get some more money, get a job going, I might start shopping 4 weeks at a time over there. So I don't, man, I can make a little bit of food last a long time. I eat spaghetti like 3 nights a week, 3 or 4 nights a week, every week, because it's cheap and easy, and it's not. I can stand it to eat that for 3 nights in a row. No, it's not the best thing in the world. Well, I'm all out of spaghetti right now, so tonight I'm gonna eat rice and beans and rice and eggs and Spam for breakfast, and that's what I'm gonna eat today. I'll tell you that Jake does eat better than I do, so that's cool. I should start eating a little better, but it's expensive. So I just try to eat cheap and survive. But what's going on this week, man? I guess there was another attempt on old Mr. Trump's life. They're just determined, man. Apparently this is the second time, but this guy didn't get a shot off, I guess. They saw him. I guess he stuck his gun out through the bushes, and thank God a Secret Service guy saw him and started shooting. That's what happened, yeah. And they didn't hit the guy, I guess. He was able to flee the scene, from what I'm hearing. This is the latest story I've heard. He was able to flee the scene and get in his car, and they had to chase him down, I guess. And yeah, they chased him down and got him out of the car. I guess somehow they were able to get him to stop and get out of the car, and they were able to take him alive. Yeah, so that's the main narrative we're hearing about it now, I guess. What else? I guess the guy was like a 58-year-old. He acted alone, of course, and what else? Oh yeah, I guess he hid in the bushes for like 12 hours. He was there at the golf course waiting for Trump to come out. And yeah, I guess also another interesting twist on the story was Mr. Trump. I guess it was like an impromptu day of golfing, He wasn't supposed to golf that day. It wasn't announced to the public that he was going to be golfing. But somehow this guy found out that Trump was going to be there. He was waiting to ambush him. So yeah, they're calling it another assassination attempt on Mr. Trump. So yeah, that's the big story this week. That, of course, the never-ending dog and pony circus sideshow, which that's all part of, right? Presidential sideshow going on, and of course Hillary's getting into the act and putting in her 2 cents, talking about how dangerous Donald Trump is. Her latest interview, I guess, with some news channel, talking about if Donald Trump gets into office, our country is fucked. It's all just so insane, man. I just don't care. It doesn't matter to me who's in office. It doesn't matter to any of us, but the idiots, the average American, that's all they care about. They eat it up. Trump, Kamala. It's all that matters. Oh, I find it all so hilarious. I saw a good video the other day. It was by Media Bear. It's called Kamala Chameleon. It's pretty good. I just got this really weird feeling that Kamala is going to be our next president. But yeah, man, around here, that's all, man. I see like out of 10 signs that people have in front of their houses out here in this area, 9 of them are Kamala walls. Yeah, that Kamala Chameleon song, it's to the Kamala Chameleon song by Boy George Culture Club. But yeah, it's pretty good. And Kamala turns into a reptilian. Kamala Chameleon. You came with Joe, you got to go. Kamala Chameleon. You came with Joe, you got to go. Yeah, it's good. And I think that's my favorite one by Media Bear. If you guys ever heard of him, he did a lot of work during the early 2020s, if you know what I mean. Yeah, beautiful out here. Fall colors. Temperature coming up. But yeah, like I would have 4 o'clock this morning. I got up. I woke up and heard the furnace running. The furnace wakes me up, man. I gotta save some money here. Since I'm conscious, I've been stowing away the wood, man. I got a couple trees in my yard I'm eyeing to cut down. They're dead trees, but it's dangerous, man. I gotta be careful. But I gotta do something. I could get up. I might be able to get a load of wood. I'm thinking about it. It's like 5 cords, but it's uncut. A lot of people in my neighborhood are doing it. This person is clearing a bunch of acreage, and they're selling logs enough to cut up into 4 to 5 cords of firewood, and for $300. I think last year they were selling it for $200, but now they've raised the price to $300. But still, it's a fucking hell of a good deal if you got the time and effort to chop it into firewood. Save for 5 cords, you probably save $1,200, somewhere $1,200 to $1,400. For 5 cords of wood, it would cost you like $1,500 at least. It's like $500 a cord they're selling or more. So I think if I can get that deal again, I just looked on Nextdoor, this app online. Nextdoor is like a social media for local people, like in your neighborhood. That's really, I'm gonna have to check it out. I think if she starts selling it again, I'm gonna buy a truckload, $300. It's well worth it. I should have bought some earlier, but I think I'll break down and fork out the cash for that, because that'll save me a lot of money in the long run. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on this week. The circus sideshow. There's still, look at this guy's got 2 Harris Wall signs and a flag. You know what's interesting to me about the presidential election is how much money they got to raise. I think I remember hearing back when Obama was president, it took like $1 billion. $1 billion! Can you believe that shit? $1 billion, man, they got to raise to become president. I mean, where does most of that money go to, man? I'm sure it goes in somebody's pocket. Oh yeah, it goes to the media. They have to buy the time. Look at that. Beautiful fall colors. Bright red. And now, yeah, that was back, 10, 12 years ago. now probably cost $1.5 billion or $2 billion. Yeah, they're all coming on, you know, the ads on YouTube and stuff, all over the internet, begging for money. Time's running out. We gotta raise some money here, man. We're way behind. Trump's out there begging for money. Kamala, Obama, Barack, and Big Mike, they're all in on the act. They got to raise their $2 billion. Yeah, you know, I'm sure not all that money is going. A lot of it comes from big, wealthy corporations, billionaires. But I think the majority of it just comes from average people donating to the campaign. But we'll see. I'll have to figure it out after it's all over. How much money did Trump raise and how much money did Kamala raise? Yeah, a lot of money, man. It takes a lot of money to become the top puppet in the world. In this 3-ring circus dog and pony sideshow, All-Star Wrestling Federation with Hulk Hogan and Jesse Ventura. I mean, it really is. It's just the same fucking thing. It's all a big show. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got to talk about today in this beautiful Thursday here at the end of summer. But I think we're going to have a nice, decent fall. Hopefully we'll have a nice, decent, mild winter. That's what I'm hoping for. So anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Check it out. This is our only Trump supporter in the whole neighborhood. Make America great again. That's the only one I've seen. Then we cross the street over here towards the sound of the barking dog. Back Kamala Harris. Well, look, it's the same sign as Aiken. I think Aiken must be a Democrat too. But yeah, vote. Vote like your life depends upon it, because it does. And if it don't get what you want, just come back in 4 years and vote even harder and see where you get.